Hey guys, welcome back to Live What You Love. So today, we have an old kind of dilapidated hatchet. And if you can see, the wedge is completely knocked out of there. So what we're gonna do, kind of stepwise, first thing, we gotta get the old handle out of there. And then I wanna make a new handle out of Osage. I'm on like a kick recently and just making stuff out of Osage just because the grain is so pretty. Let's get this thing out of here first and get started. All right, let's drill some holes right here. I'll show you a cheat code. Easiest way to get these off is to use them. There you go. Okay, back to the garage. So now the next thing, we need to cut a piece of Osage that is gonna match this length. There's a piece that's perfect for it. We're gonna use this straight part, kinda in between my hands. And here's our starting piece. Not too bad, huh? Okay, currently we've got a relatively flat edge here. We need to make another flat edge. So I'm just gonna take the hatchet and kind of flatten this part out so that we have more of a rectangle to deal with. Looking a lot better. Let's get started. Nice. Okay, so that first part went pretty quick. We have all that thickness of Osage to work with. Let me show you what I did. Just took a straight edge, drew a line on this edge about as far over as I could go. And then I took the width of this and I just made two lines. So I made a hash here and a hash right there. And then I took the straight edge again and just drew another line. Until you're done, you always want to give yourself some wiggle room. Things are never gonna go exactly as planned, okay? Now, we're just gonna take a farrier's rasp, but I'm just gonna use it on this side to kind of level everything out and make a perfect rectangle. When you're doing this angle, you hit this red line. When you're doing this angle, you hit this red line. And then you're gonna have a little teepee in the middle. And then you just flatten it out because it's real easy to see when things are flat. If you just put it up to your eye like a pool cue and look down it. Okay, the goal right now is to use this Fiskars hatchet to help us get closer to this red line on this side. Starting to look like a board you'd buy at the store. We are getting there, fellas. Just a little bit of rasp work on this side. We'll be well on our way. This is the side that we had already used the farrier's rasp on. I kind of wish that I would have taken the hatchet a little closer on this side before I started doing the rasp work, because it's obviously saved us a lot of time on this new side. I mean, I got that almost flat. I'm gonna do some work with the farrier's rasp on this side real quick, and then we'll be ready to start moving on to the shaping, which that part will go super quick.
Okay, so we've got that outline. Yeah, we're just gonna go until we hit that red line. But be real careful. Pretty well on that line. We've got a little bit to go on this side. Let's go flatten it out with the rasp. Just gonna cut out this little wedge here. Nice. Looks like I saw that little chunk off real quick. Goes the axe for a little bit.
Hatchet, you know what I mean. If we wouldn't have taken out this little triangle here, then this piece would have broken off and potentially broken off part of the little butt on our handle.
It's looking pretty decent. I need to take this side down just a little bit.
Just gonna kind of trace out the inside. So the tenon of this shaft, we're gonna shape that. That's where we are right now. Okay, so we can't get the head on completely. There's always gonna be a smaller eye and a larger eye. The smaller one will always be the bottom. And then to see where it's rubbing or where I need to take more meat off, I just take a mallet and just kind of lightly tap on it. And that'll show me the areas, because it'll make like little rub marks on the wood. And that'll show me where I need to take a little more meat off so that we can get like a perfect fit. Now to get it off, just other way. These little marks right here, that's what I was talking about. So I need more meat off here, and I need more meat off here, and then a little bit on the back as well. Okay, let's try the same test. Always make sure that you have your axe head facing the right way. So sometimes it's hard to tell. If you're just looking at the eyes, they look approximately the same. But if you flip it one way or the other, obviously that's the bottom, because the bottom is gonna hook more. Just gonna do the same thing. Find some of those tight spots. You guys see the new lines? A little bit more. It's good. That's our wedge. Boom. And then I'll just take a saw, go boom, boom. I'm liking the look of it a lot. I think the next time you guys see it, it'll be the final product. So I doubt that I'll buff it, but we are gonna thin this out, and I am gonna fill those gaps because I hate seeing those. I want it to just be smooth. All right guys, so I used belt sander, orbital sander, Farrier's rasp, and then worked up the grits and just kind of did the final sanding by hand. I hate sanding, so I'm completely okay with using power tools for that. But we got a pretty awesome product. Check this out. I love it. I think it looks really, really sharp. I am gonna be using this pretty much every day. So I'm not gonna really pretty it up too much or anything like that. I just wanted to get a really, really comfortable handle. So I worked on the shape of that a lot, but it's pretty much perfect now. And I really, really like the way it turned out. Oh, and one last thing. Always remember, live what you love.